what not to sell on Amazon. I personally sell on Amazon full-time. It's how I make full-time living. I've made over $1 million in sales this year, and it allows me to basically skateboard when I want to, do things when I want to at my own time, and I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to do so. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go to the skate park really quick, and then I'm going to show you guys after. So what are the things you don't want to be selling on Amazon? Especially with selling on Amazon, especially if you're new, you need to make sure your product is a very good product. So the first thing you need to do is make sure it doesn't have these three things. You don't want anything that's heavy or big, especially if it's your first item selling on Amazon. This is a big thing, because when starting on Amazon, we're not going to have that much money to start off with. We're probably going to have maybe a couple $100s, maybe a few $1,000s, but we need to make sure we have the best opportunity to actually have a high chance of success when selling on Amazon. So I personally like to sell smaller items that are a pound to 3 pounds, and something that's not so big. The lighter the better, in my opinion. That way you have a higher chance of selling. The shipping fees from China to Amazon's warehouse are a lot cheaper, as well as the fees from when customers buy your product. Amazon uses that shipping fee to send it to them. It's usually a smaller one is about $3.50, and a bigger one, you know, if you're selling something very heavy, you could be looking at $10 to $20 for shipping. So consider having a light item, a smaller item, especially if you're starting off selling on Amazon. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I also have a free course absolutely for free. You can actually start learning how to sell on Amazon right away. It has a ton of videos and a ton of information for you guys. So if you ever really wanted to get interested in selling on Amazon, check out that free course, and you can start learning like in 2 minutes from now. So if you're interested in selling on Amazon, check out that free course. I also have a more advanced course to help you guys out. This is if you want to take it as like a full-time income, and it's all my mistakes I've had in the past and a lot of future information. It's always updated constantly. It's not free like the beginner course, but it has a ton of information. And if you think about it, like for me, I went to college, I got a bachelor's degree, and I spent a ton of money learning from people that don't even have businesses. I majored in business administration, learning from people that don't even have a business. So if you want to learn from somebody that's doing it full-time. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are claiming to teach people how to sell on Amazon and all this and that, but they really don't sell on Amazon full-time. This is what I do full-time, so you're always getting updated information, and I'm being transparent with you guys and showing you guys how to sell on Amazon. Another thing that I really recommend you to do if you're trying to sell on Amazon is stay away from trendy items. Stay away from electronics and trendy items that are only a temporary fashion. I personally would stay away from that. If you're looking to make a long-term business, you don't want to be doing trendy items. You want to look and focus on long-term items. On the course, I show you guys exactly, it's in the comments. Oh my god, that's why you don't film and skate. Jesus, so loose with it though, I didn't even fall. When selling on Amazon, you also want to make sure that your products are not trendy products. You want to make sure that your products, first of all, I personally wouldn't sell any electronic products, and I also wouldn't sell any trendy products and clothing. These are the brands these are the categories that I would stay away from, just because trendy items, you're looking to make a long-term business. Electronics, you need to sell fast and a high value. And then clothing, you just have so many variations that you need a lot of capital, and it gets really, really tricky with that. So stay away from these categories, especially if you're a new seller. New seller, you want to stay away from these categories because it gets really hard, especially with a bunch of people trying to sell on Amazon. You always want to find the edge and be able to have a successful product. So make sure you stay away from those products. Also, all that information is in the free course down below. You can always check that out. And let's talk about number 3. Okay, so last thing you want to also make sure is, all right, let me get some shade now. Oof, it's hot today. So the last thing you want to do is you also want to make sure that your product is not low quality. This is the number one thing you need to make sure when selling on Amazon. You need to make sure the product of your quality is a very high quality product, because when selling on Amazon, a ton of people are going to be buying your product. You want to have a bunch of 5-star reviews, and you want to filter through a bunch of manufacturers from Alibaba and see what supplier is going to give you the best quality for the best price. Necessarily, you want to filter through them, get a bunch of samples from each manufacturer, and see which one has the best quality at what price point. Maybe a manufacturer has a better quality and it's a little bit more expensive, just a couple pennies more. You might want to consider that one over another supplier. And you also want to make sure that the supplier, the manufacturer, is having great communication with you, and that you're able to fix small issues with the products right away. That's another big one you always want to consider when dealing with products and high quality products. You want to make sure that your product is the highest quality. You always want to make sure that you have the best customer service with that manufacturer. That way you can always fix issues really quickly when they come up. And of course, there's always going to be a bunch of issues when selling on Amazon. So you want to make sure that the manufacturer you're working with will work with you and do what you need to do in order to sell the best quality possible on Amazon. Woo. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Make sure to sign up for that free course. It's in the pinned comments and in the description down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.